longer than it used to be, stretching out between the ghost of you and me. I'm still leaning on the words you never said, keeping all the old dreams tucked inside our bed. You were the anchor in a restless sea, the only person who could really look at me. But the tide pulled back and left me on the shore, counting up the ways I'm not yours anymore. And after all the bridges that we burned, and all the bitter lessons that I finally learned, you're still the wall I lean on when I fall. The name I whisper when I'm feeling small, a million miles, but you're still in my head, the only chapter that I haven't read. Yeah, you're the wall I built to keep the world away, the wonder wall that crumbled in a day. The radio is playing something old and blue. It sounds a lot like how I'm still missing you. They say the heart is supposed to heal with time, but I'm still stuck inside this rhythmic rhyme. I see your shadow in the morning light, and feel your absence in the middle of the night. You were the savior that I couldn't save, the secret promise that I'll take to my grave. Is there a version where we didn't break, where we didn't give more than we could take? Or were we destined just to be a song, a beautiful ride that ended up so wrong? And after all the bridges that we burned, and all the bitter lessons that I finally learned, you're still the wall I lean on when I fall. The name I whisper when I'm feeling small, a million miles, but you're still in my head, the only chapter that I haven't read. Yeah, you're the wall I built to keep the world away, the wonder wall that crumbled in a day. My wonder wall, my rise and fall. You're the only one I wanna call, but the line is dead and the lights are red. Wonder wall, just a wall. I'm back in the dress that I wore that June, under a pale and a patient moon. The air was thick with the scent of rain, and I didn't know the sound of pain. You leaned in close and the world went still, like time was bending to our will. One look at you and the stars aligned, I left my lonely self behind. Oh, I'd give anything to go back there, to the smell of wood smoke in your hair, to the way your hand felt in my own, before the seeds of goodbye were sown. If I could find the door, if I could turn the key to the night you were you and I was me, I'd stay forever in that silhouette, and the magic of the night we met. Now I walk these streets and the colors are gray. I watch the memories start to fray. The song we danced to has lost its beat. and the coffee shop is just a concrete street. I wonder if you ever drive this way, or if you've washed the ghosts of us away. 'Cause I'm still trapped in the hello, and I'm still learning how to let you go. It was the start of the end, but it felt like home, a kingdom built on a shifting foam. I knew even then it was too good to stay, but I'd do it all over just to feel that way. Oh, I'd give anything to go back there, to the smell of wood smoke in your hair, to the way your hand felt in my own, before the seeds of goodbye were sown. If I could find the door, if I could turn the key to the night you were you and I was me, I'd stay forever in the silhouette and the magic of the night we met. Just for a second, just for a breath, before you loved us to death. The night we met, I'm still there, I'm still mad. What was I made for? I used to float, I used to know exactly where the wind would blow. A perfect picture on a shelf, before I went and lost myself. I'm looking at my hands today, and everything feels far away, like I'm a puzzle with a piece that decided it would see release. What was I made for? Was I built to bend and break? Was I just a beautiful mistake? I used to feel the sun, I used to feel the spark. Now I'm just a question in the dark, searching for the things I can't ignore. Tell me, what was I made for? I've got the clothes, I've got the hair, I've got the look of someone there. But when I look into my eyes, it's like I'm wearing a disguise. The joy I had is out of reach, a lesson that I couldn't teach. I'm waiting for the why to come, but lately I've just been so numb. Maybe I'm a song that's lost its tune, a flower fading far too soon. I'm trying to remember how to feel, to find the part of me that's actually real. What was I made for? Was I built to bend and break? Was I just a beautiful mistake? I used to feel the sun, I used to feel the spark. Now I'm just a question in the dark, searching for the things I can't ignore. Tell me, what was I made for? Think I forgot how to be the version of me that knew. What was I made for? I'm still looking. Your sweater still hanging by the door, like you might come home from the rain. I trace your name across the dust, just to feel you here again. The silence sleeps beside me now, cold hands where you should be. I learned some hearts can break so slow, they don't make a sound when they leave. Oh, skinny love, you faded then, like smoke escaping through my skin. I held on tight, you slipped away. Now all our colors turn to gray, and I still talk to empty rooms, still leave the light on after 2. If loving you was all I knew, who am I without you? Across the bed like memories I can't undo. Every little thing still hurts, the way it used to heal with you. Oh, skinny love, you faded then, like smoke escaping through my skin. I held on tight, you slipped away. Now all our colors turn to gray. I only get to hold you there, beneath that borrowed moon. The candles flicker on the windowsill. The world outside is frozen dark and still. I've whispered every word I had to say, but the answer feels 1,000 miles away. I'm reaching out into the empty air, folding hands that feel too tired to bear the weight of everything I couldn't save, the fragile hope that I am trying to crave. And I'm praying to a God I've never met, for a version of us I haven't lost just yet. I'm screaming at the silence in the room, trying to find a flower in the gloom. If there's mercy in the way the stars are hung, help me find the song that I haven't sung. 'Cause I'm praying for a light to break the night, before I lose the strength to keep up the fight. Keep up the fight. My knees are bruised from hitting the floor. I don't know what I'm even asking for. Is it for you to stay or me to let go? that's washing over me. But when I open up my eyes to see, it's just a shadow of who I used to be. They say the silence is a holy sound, but it's heavy when there's no one else around. I'm looking for a sign, a spark, a breath to save this little love from a quiet death. And I'm praying to a God I've never met, for a version of us I haven't lost just yet. I'm screaming at the silence in the room, trying to find a flower in the gloom. If there's mercy in the way the stars are hung, help me find the song that I haven't sung. 'Cause I'm praying for a light to break the night before I lose the strength to keep up the fight. Amen, amen, to the ghost of us. Amen, to the things we trust. I'm still here, I'm still praying, just praying. Black and blue from the way you move, try and find a rhythm, trying to find a groove. But you're a jagged pill that I love to swallow, leaving me breathless, leaving me hollow. I've got your fingerprints on my soul, a losing streak I can't control. And every time I swear I'm through, I'm just a heartbeat away from you. And it beats me black and blue, but it leaves me wanting more of you. It's a fever in the night I can't contain. I've got a heavy case of love on the brain. It's a bittersweet, it's a beautiful mess, like a loaded gun in a silk dress. No matter the damage, no matter the pain, I've got love on the brain. Love on the brain. The sheets are cold and the coffee's gone. I'm still waiting for the break of dawn. You're the habit that I just can't break, the only mistake I want to make. I'm running on empty, I'm running on hope, searching for the end of this tangled rope. You call my name and I lose my mind, leaving the logical world behind. Is it medicine or is it a curse? Does it get better before it gets worse? I'm a moth to your flame, a slave to the high, watching the bridge burn under the sky. And it beats me black and blue, but it leaves me wanting more of you. It's a fever in the night I can't contain. I've got a heavy case of love on the brain. It's a bittersweet, it's a beautiful mess, like a loaded gun in a silk dress. No matter the damage, no matter the pain, I've got love on the brain. It's on the brain. It's in the blood, like a fire, like a flood. I can't stop, I won't let go. Love on the brain, the only thing I know. bracing for the thunder. I'm staring at the rain, building up my walls just to navigate the pain. You think I'm made of glass, something easy to erase, but I've memorized the lines of this lonely place. I've got a thick skin and a spirit like a wire. I've walked through the smoke and I've slept in the fire. You can throw your words, you can aim for the center, but there's a part of me that you'll never enter. And I've got an elastic heart. You can pull me to the edge, you can tear me apart, but I'll snap right back, I'll find my way. I'm the survivor of the games you play. It's a heavy stretch, it's a desperate bend, wondering if the tension will ever end. But you won't see me break, no, I'm too smart. I'm living with an elastic heart. The silence is a weapon that you like to use, leaving all the shadows for me to choose. I used to be afraid of the snap and the sting, but now I'm the one who is holding the string. I've turned my weakness into a shield. I'm the only one left on this battlefield. And even if I'm thin and I'm worn to the bone, I'm stronger than any love I've ever known. It's a tug of war with the ghost in the dark, trying to find the flame in a dying spark. I'm holding the line until my fingers bleed, giving myself the mercy I need. And I've got an elastic heart. You can pull me to the edge, you can tear me apart, but I'll snap right back, I'll find my way. I'm the survivor of the games you play. It's a heavy stretch, it's a desperate bend, wondering if the tension will ever end. But you won't see me break, no, I'm too smart. I'm living with an elastic heart. Still bending, still mending, the tension is never ending. But I'm here, yeah, I'm still here. Elastic heart. The mirror sees the cracks behind the paint, a heavy heart disguised as something sane. I pull the corners of my mouth up tight until the tension feels almost right. I've practiced every I'm okay so well, building a heaven out of this quiet hell. It's just a fake smile, a paper shield, keeping the battleground forever concealed. I'm wearing the happy you expect to see, while the real me is drowning silently. It's a beautiful mask, a perfect lie, telling the world that I'm getting by. But underneath the gold and the grace, I'm just a ghost in a smiling face. You tell a joke and I perform the cue, a hollow echo for the sake of you. No one asks what's hiding in the deep, or why I look like I haven't had any sleep. It's easier to give you what you want than let these shadows start to haunt. My jaw is aching from the weight of it all, holding the pose so I don't have to fall. If I let it go, if I let it slip, would you stay or would you lose your grip on this fake smile, this paper shield, keeping the battleground forever corner of the room, in the shadow of a love I'll never know. Seeing how he clears away your gloom, and the way he never wants to let you go. He keeps you warm, he keeps you safe and sound, the kind of grace I've only ever dreamed. While I'm just standing on this frozen ground, watching a life that's perfect as it seems. And I'm jealous of the way he holds your hand, the way he understands the things you will never say. I'm jealous of the world where you both land, while I am just a ghost in his hallway. To see the warmth he pours into your heart, the gentle way he pulls you to his chest, it's tearing my whole lonely world apart. To know that in your arms he found his rest. I've memorized the way he speaks your name, a soft devotion that he saves for you. I'd give anything to feel the very same, to have a love that's steady, deep and true. But I'm the silent witness to the glow, the one who loves him from miles away. And though it kills me, I will never show the bitter price I have to pay. You have the light I've prayed for in the dark, you have the fire while I just have the spark. It's not that I want to see you fall, I just wish I was the one he'd choose to call. And I'm jealous of the way he holds your hand, the way he understands the things you never say. I'm jealous of the world where you both land, while I am just a ghost in his hallway. To see the warmth he pours into your heart, the gentle way he pulls you to his chest, it's tearing my whole lonely world apart. To know that in your arms he found his rest. So stay there in his light, I'll stay here in the night. Jealous of the girl I'll never be, the one he loves instead of me. The wine is dry and the glass is thin, just like the patience you were wrapped up in. I watched your eyes drift to the door, like I was a weight you couldn't carry anymore. You called me a storm in a quiet room, a little too much, a little too soon. I'm a liability, a debt on the soul, the part of the story you can't control. Too heavy to hold, too fragile to keep. A mountain you found was a little too steep. So you walk away to the easy light and leave me way. The bed is wide and the air is cold. I'm memorizing all the things you told. That my love is a fire that burns the house down. That you're tired of trying not to drown. So you traded the heat for a steady breeze and left me here on my shaking knees. They love the girl until she's real, until she shows them how much she can feel. Then I'm a problem, I'm a debt, the kind of girl you'd rather forget. I'm a liability, a debt on the soul, the part of the story you can't control. Too heavy to hold, too fragile to keep. A mountain you found was a little too steep. So you walk away to the easy life and leave me alone with the cost of the night. Yeah, I'm the price you wouldn't pay, just a liability in your way. Write it off, let it be. The high-cost heart of a girl like me. That's all I'll be, just a liability. I'm cutting silhouettes out of the sky to fill the empty space where you don't lie. I'm tracing every line upon your palm while I'm the storm and she's the quiet calm. I watch you lean your head against her shoulder and feel the air between us growing colder. I'm just a footnote in your favorite book, the one you skimmed but never really took. 'Cause I'm a paper heart in a pouring rain, trying to find a way to hide this stain. I'm easily torn and I'm folded in two, searching for a home inside of you. But you're a fire and I'm just a spark, fading out alone here in the dark. Yeah, it's a paper heart, fragile and thin, losing a game I was never even in. The ink is bleeding on the kitchen floor. I don't know why I'm waiting at the door. You speak my name like it's a common thing, while I'm the bird with the broken wing. I've built a palace out of what if and maybe, calling out to a ghost that won't save me. I'm sharp enough to cut but too soft to stay, watching the wind blow the pieces away. If I were made of iron, if I were made of steel, maybe I wouldn't have to actually feel the way you look at her and look through me, like I'm a show you're never gonna see. 'Cause I'm a paper heart in a pouring rain, trying to find a way to hide this stain. I'm easily torn and I'm folded in two, searching for a home inside of you. But you're a fire and I'm just a spark, fading out alone here in the dark. Yeah, it's a paper heart, fragile and thin, losing a game I was never even in. One little rip, one little tear, you wouldn't even know that I was there. Paper heart drifting away, You were the ache I learned to keep, the quiet loss that stole my sleep. I built an identity inside your eyes while you were dreaming of goodbye. And I stayed, even when your love began to fade. You were everything I wanted, now you're everything I can't forget. Every word still cuts me open, every silence sounds like regret. I gave you all my fragile heart, you gave me memories instead. You were everything I wanted, now you're everything that's left. Your sweater still hangs by the door, like you might love me once more. But ghosts don't answer when I call, and broken people feel it all. You moved on while I'm still holding on alone. You were everything I wanted, now you're everything I can't outrun. I replay every little moment like a movie that never ends. I loved you more than I loved myself, and maybe that's what hurt the most. You were everything I wanted till you let me go. If love was true, why was I the only one in pain? Why do I still say your name like a prayer in the rain? You were everything I wanted, now you're someone I'll never touch again. But my heart still waits beside the window, like you'll come back in the end. And I hate that I still love you after everything you did. You were everything I wanted, and I was never it. Your picture fades beside my bed, like all the words we never said. I keep the roses that you left, brown petals falling on my chest. Some things die slow, even when you let them go. Like dry flowers on the windowsill, I'm holding on to something dead still. Your love vanished with the summer rain, but my heart keeps calling your name. Now every room feels colder somehow, and I still don't know how to stop loving you. Like dry flowers do. Your shadow lingers in the hall, I hear your voice inside these walls. You moved on like you meant nothing, while I'm here unraveling. And every night feels like losing you twice. Like dry flowers on the countertop, beautiful things eventually rot. I water memories that won't grow back, still tracing footsteps in the cracks. You slipped away without a sound, now all I found are pieces of you. but letting go of you feels like letting go of truth. Like dry flowers in my shaking hands, I loved you more than you could understand. Now I'm left with perfume and dust, and all the promises we lost. I should throw you away somehow, but I still need you now. So I'll keep breaking too, like dry flowers do. You knew exactly how to calm my fears with gentle words I wanted to hear. I let you into every hidden scar, never thinking you would leave me this dark. Your late night calls turned into lies. I saw goodbye behind your eyes, but love made me ignore the truth. Even while I was losing you, I kept believing every excuse while you were choosing someone new. I was wrong to trust someone who could fake love so well, wrong to believe forever, from my heart already somewhere else. Now I'm sleeping with the silence and crying where your body used to be. You took the best parts of me with you and left the rest too weak to breathe. Your perfume still lives in my sheets, like memories that won't let me sleep. And every song we used to play feels colder now that you walked away. I wonder if she knows my pain, if she can feel your love fading. 'Cause people like you never stay, they just leave damage on their way. You held my hand while letting go, that kind of pain cuts slow. I was wrong to trust someone who could fake the love so well, wrong to believe forever, from my heart already somewhere else. Now I'm sleeping with the silence and crying where your body used to be. You took the best parts of me with you and left the rest too weak to breathe. Maybe one day you'll miss my love when temporary hearts disappear. Maybe then you'll understand what you destroyed while I was here. I was wrong to trust, but never wrong for loving true. Even after all the damage, my heart still reaches out for you. And that's the coolest kind of heartbreak, still wanting what destroyed your soul. Now every night I fight the memories of the one I can't let go. I was wrong to trust you, but I loved you with everything I had. The clock keeps turning in this room, but time stopped when I lost you. Your shadow lingers on the walls, like you never left at all. I still fold your side of the sheet, still hear your voice in my sleep. And every little thing I do feels incomplete without you. You slowly gave your heart away while I was begging you to stay. Without you, the nights feel heavier somehow. Without you, I barely recognize myself now. You promised me forever once, then left me for somebody new. Now all that's left are empty words and a life without you. I heard you smile in someone's car, the same way you once smiled at us. And suddenly the truth became too painful for my heart to touch. She probably thinks your love is real, like I did before the tears. But people like you leave quietly and disappear when love gets hard. You held me close with fading hands while already making other plans. Without you, the nights feel heavier somehow. Without you, I barely recognize myself now. You promised me forever once, then left me for somebody new. Now all that's left are empty words and a life without you. I wish I could erase your name from every part of me. It stayed. A heartbreak has a cruel way of keeping love from fading. Without you, I talk to memories at night. Without you, nothing here feels warm or right. And even after all your lies, a part of me still wants the truth. That maybe somewhere in your heart you still miss me too. Without you, I'm just surviving what we lost. Your jacket's in the corner, right where you left it last. Funny how my whole world turned into looking back. I thought love stayed forever, guess forever didn't stay. Now we live in the past tense, and no subject in empty frames. And the way I still reach for you when somebody says your name. You moved on like it was easy. I'm still learning how to breathe with a heart full of memories and your goodbye underneath. the curtains feels colder than before. Even the silence knows you don't live here anymore. Maybe some people leave, but never really go. 'Cause every part of me still loves you like before. You said my name like it was sacred, like no one else could take my place. But now I hear you tell the same words to somebody with my face. Late nights turn into excuses. Your secrets started feeling cold. I was loving you completely while you were learning to let go. I saw the distance in your eyes before you ever said goodbye. How many people have you loved like me? How many hearts did you leave bleeding? Was I just another lonely star before you found somebody different? I stayed awake through every storm while you moved on like nothing's wrong. Now every stranger in the crowd feels like someone you loved after me. Your sweater still smells like December, back when your hand still held mine tight. Now memories fall around my bedroom like ashes floating through the night. And all our photographs are fading, but somehow not the pain you left. You broke me slowly, softly, deeply, in ways I still cannot forget. You gave away what I protected and left me here with questions unanswered. How many people have you loved like me? How many hearts did you leave bleeding? Was I just another lonely star before you found somebody different? I stayed awake through every storm while you moved on like nothing's wrong. Now every stranger in the crowd feels like someone you loved after me. Maybe she's hearing promises too. Maybe she believes every word from you. And maybe one day she'll cry like I do, holding the pieces you broke into. How many people will you love this way? Touch their souls, then walk away. I gave you all the best of me. You gave me doubt and jealousy. Now I keep dancing with the ghosts of everything we almost were. And every time somebody says your name, my whole world still hurts. Too many people know your heart, but I was the one who stayed through the dark. You touched my heart like it was fragile and left fingerprints on every wound. I believed every word you whispered underneath that silver moon. You looked at me like I was enough, while hiding secrets in your eyes. And I kept building all my dreams on top top of your beautiful eyes. I should've known from the way you changed, how silence slowly replaced my name. Love is deceptive. It wears a warm smile before it leaves, makes forever sound so honest, and disappears without a warning. You said I was your only one, while loving somebody else in secret. Now every promise feels infected, 'cause love is deceptive. I still sleep on my side of the bed, like you might come home again. But the truth already closed the door the night you chose her instead. And all the songs we used to play now sound like tears I cannot face. Funny how memory can stay long after love fades away. You broke me softly over time, till I could barely call myself mine. Love is deceptive. It wears a warm smile before it leaves, makes forever sound so honest, and disappears without a warning. You said I was your only one, while loving somebody else in secret. Now every promise feels infected, 'cause love is deceptive. Maybe I loved you more than myself, that's why I ignored the signs. You kept another heart beside me, while I called your darkness mine. Love is deceptive. It leaves scars nobody sees, turns trust into confusion and late night anxiety. You kiss my forehead tenderly while planning your escape from me. Now I'm left talking on memories and wondering what was real, 'cause love is deceptive. If love was true, why did it feel so much like goodbye? Your goodbye still hums through elevator wires, a low electric ache beneath my ribs. I pass your favorite billboard downtown and feel my heartbeat miss the bridge. You left your fingerprints on coffee cups, on every song with too much blue. Now strangers wear your posture sometimes and split my chest in two. I keep deleting photographs like ashes could erase a wildfire. I'm trying to let go of the memories, but they move like light beneath dark water. Your voice still curls around my lungs, soft as smoke, sharp as shattered silver. And every crowded subway car turns into a cathedral for your ghost. I carry you like vintage film, burning slowly in my coat. A girl with your cologne walked past me, and suddenly the whole world tilted. I smiled through conversations while every nerve inside me twisted. You loved me like temporary art, hung beautifully, then taken down. Now my reflection looks unfinished, like your absence changed its shape somehow. Some people leave like fading colors. You left like broken glass and velvet. I'm trying to let go of the memories, but they bloom in fluorescent corners. You turn my heart into a museum full of beautiful disasters. And every midnight traffic signal feels like a code I cannot solve, 'cause part of me still waits for miracles from someone already gone. Maybe healing is just carrying grief without letting it swallow your name. I'm trying to let go of the memories while they tattoo constellations through me. You became the blur behind my vision, the ache hidden inside beauty. And somewhere beneath all this wreckage, a quieter version of me survives, still glowing from the collision, still learning how to say goodbye. I learned to smile from far away, pretending I was doing okay, while every little thing you did stayed running circles in my head. You held her hand in front of me like I was just a memory, and I stood there acting strong while my whole heart came undone. You never saw the tears I hid behind the silence of my lips. Just to secretly love you was slowly killing me inside, watching you give someone else everything I dreamed was mine. And I kept all these feelings buried like they were something wrong to feel. Now every night I lie awake, holding a love that wasn't real. I memorized the way you laugh, the little things she already has. And every time you looked her way, a part of me would fade away. I try to walk away from you, but lonely hearts don't follow rules. 'Cause even after all the pain, I still whispered your name. You were my beautiful mistake, the kind my heart refused to hate. Just to secretly love you was slowly killing me inside, watching you give someone else everything I dreamed was mine. And I kept all these feelings buried like they were something wrong to feel. Now every night I lie awake, holding a love that wasn't real. Maybe in faithful to a hope that never belonged to me. And even if the world keeps turning, some wounds don't disappear with time. I'll still be loving you in silence long after you're no longer mine. You never knew how much I loved you, and maybe that's what hurts the most.